They said the forest doesn't exist. Maps don't show it. Locals won't talk about it. And anyone who tries to find it doesn't come back the same. Or at all. But I didn't believe that. Not until I stepped in. It started with a post. A single, blurred photo uploaded to a fringe conspiracy forum. A winding path vanishing into trees so black they looked burnt. The caption just said, "No coordinates. Just follow the crows." I laughed at first. Thought it was another online stunt. But something about it stuck with me. And then the crows came. They started gathering near my house. Watching. Every day, more of them. Sitting in silence. No cause. No flapping wings. Just waiting. So I followed them. They led me past the edge of town, into fields I'd never noticed before. Past fences that didn't used to be there. And then I saw it. The forest. But here's the thing. My GPS glitched out. Compass spun in circles. And when I turned back, the road I'd come from, gone. Only trees now. Just trees. I should have run. I didn't. The first hour felt like hiking through a normal forest. But then the quiet hit. No insects. No birds. Just this low, constant hum beneath the silence. Like the forest was breathing. That's when I saw the house. It was old, decaying, covered in moss. But it wasn't the house that stopped me. It was the man standing in the window, staring. I blinked, and he was gone. I should have left. But I stepped inside. Inside, everything looked frozen in time. Dust in the air, rot on the walls. A ticking clock on the mantel, still ticking. But the hands weren't moving. I picked up a photograph from the floor. It was my face. But I'd never been here. Behind me, floorboards creaked. I spun around, nothing. And then, the whispers started. Low. Incoherent. But they grew louder the deeper I went. Don't look back. It's not real. You were never supposed to find this place. In the kitchen, I found a map carved into the wall. But it didn't show countries or cities. Just shapes. Symbols. A line leading deeper into the forest. And scrawled beside it, in what looked like dry blood. They lied to you. The floor shook. The hum grew louder. And I ran. Branches scraped my face. The air grew thick. The forest, if that's what it was, started to change. Trees bent unnaturally. Shadows moved without light. I passed a deer with no eyes. It didn't flinch. It didn't move. Just stared. I screamed. No echo. I kept moving until I found a clearing. And in the center, a mirror. Tall. Standing on its own. And in the reflection, I wasn't alone. Something stood behind me. Too tall. Too thin. Its face wrong. I turned. Nothing. But in the mirror, it was still there. Then it spoke. Not out loud, but in my head. You weren't invited. I stepped back. The ground gave way, and I fell. When I woke up, I was in my bed. Everything normal. Phone charging. Alarm blinking 6 a.m. Had I dreamed it? But I knew better. Because the map was carved into my bedroom wall. And the photograph, the one I saw in that house, it was on my nightstand. Same crack. Same frame. And the whispers hadn't stopped. They were louder. My roommate gone. His room empty. No trace he'd ever lived there. My calls blocked. Messages unsent. The city looked the same, but wrong. Everyone moved a little too slow. Smiled a little too wide. And no one remembered the forest. They told me I'd imagined it. That I'd always lived alone. That I didn't have a roommate. That I never left the city. They said the forest doesn't exist. But it does. Because it's inside me now. Every night, I hear it breathing through my walls. Trees growing behind the paint. Bark beneath my skin. I can't leave. Doors lead to nowhere. Windows show fog. And every reflection shows that thing closer. I tried to burn the map. It screamed. I buried the photo. It reappeared in my fridge. I cut the whispering out of the walls. The wounds bled. I am not in my world anymore. I think. I never made it out of the forest. This place, it mimics reality. A perfect loop. A lie. I am trapped inside the echo of a place that's not supposed to be real. A place no one believes in. They said the forest doesn't exist. But if you see the crows, if you hear the hum, don't follow them. Because once you see the forest, it sees you.